Welcome back to the channel. I'm finally doing something different. I am going to highlight my top training routines that I do as a fresh diamond player. I finally got out of being hardstuck plat in twos. I am still plat in threes, but I've never been this high in threes. Don't mind the broccoli and radish. But I'm at 720 right now in threes, 842 in twos. I have never been this high in either one of the game modes. So I know that this training is working, and I'm going to keep doing it until I hit my desired goal of GC probably. I was going to just go to champ, but I'm feeling GC now. But yeah, this is what I do to get to these ranks. I'm just going to hop into the free play. This is all in free play, by the way. And the first one I'm going to start off with is something that I can't remember who brought it up or what I was watching that talked about it, but it's called chaos training, like chaos recovery training. So pretty much I just drive around, try to spin in the air as much as I can. That's the important part. I try to air roll and spin around as much as I can, try to get awkward landings, and just try to recover as best as I can to keep my momentum up. Don't focus on the ball at all. Sometimes I'll hit it here and there. Like I'll be close to it and I'll just hit it from my impulsive thoughts, you know. But most of the time I'm just flying around, trying to spin, trying to get good recoveries. Mostly just jump whenever I land because I'm trying to get good air recoveries mostly. But another thing you can do too for this is just try to drift around. Try to drift around, get a weird turn, get a weird jump or whatever, and just recover from that. Try to recover. And something you could oh my god, I fucked up my speech there, but another thing you could do is you could set one side that's your team, like you could say, oh, I'm blue team right now. So you try to focus on that and you try to, it's not really chaos, it's more controlled chaos at that point, but you just try to recover towards either defending your goal or attacking their goal. So like, for example, like I would be like this and I'll try to defend the top of the goal like that, and then I'll fly towards their goal and try to hit their corner or something like that. Like say the ball, I'm dribbling the ball in the air or something and I want to hit their corner. And then something else you could do is just like trying to get back to your goal off of a bump or something. Like say you got bumped. Let's just see if I could simulate that here. Oh, that was too good. That was too good of a flip. Let me see. Like that. Like bumps are unpredictable, so it's hard to really plan those or try to recover those without another player in here. But you could kind of try to simulate it, just experiment with it. It's called chaos training for a reason, so you could kind of do whatever you want as long as you're keeping your momentum up and you're keeping your wheels down. That's pretty much it. You want to keep your wheels down, you want to keep your momentum going. That's the main goal of this training right here. And it's helped a lot. I noticed my recoveries have been on point. Not on point, but on point for as far as a plat slash diamond could be. Try to practice wave dashes, try to practice speed flips. I'm not good at speed flips, so don't roast me. But yeah, you just practice all of it. And then for my second drill that I do, and I don't usually do these all in one training session. Like I'll do chaos training for about 10 minutes and then I'll hop into some games. Or sometimes I will do all of them. And the second one is hook shots. At least that's what it was called when I was watching a video. I can't remember the channel I was watching, but he was showing that he just does these every time he trains. Just hit it towards the corner, hit it towards their back wall, and then try to hit it towards their goal off of that. Let's go back a little bit, give it some time to bounce, and then try to hit it in. I am not doing well right now, but that's why you do these. Because I've found in my games that a lot of the time, the ball is in the corner, whether you're attacking or defending right now. The ball is most likely going to go towards the corner, almost all the time. So if you can get good recovery off the corner and hit the ball in, then you're good. And then try to throw some tricks in there if you want, or something to spice things up if you get bored or whatever. I try to pre-jump and hit the ball into the goal off of that. And it's always unpredictable because bouncing off the corner is kind of unpredictable all the time. Unless you've been playing this game for like 500,000 hours. See? It's hard, but it's important. Because a lot of times you'll be getting these angles. And you'll have to hit the ball into the goal from these angles. And then sometimes like that, I'll take the ball back again. And just try to hit it into the goal as best as I can. You don't gotta do power shots. You don't gotta do crazy tricks or anything. Just try to get the ball in the goal. That's all that matters right now. This is pure accuracy training. And this is all in free play, so you can do this on console, you can do it on PC, you can do it whatever. If they ever bring this game to mobile, which I doubt. Well, that one just goes straight in. But yeah, that's the second one I do. I do this for about... I don't usually do it for a time limit. I'll do it till I make like, let's say like 5 goals or something like that. It's just a little bit of training. I don't do it all the time. Even though it is important. Like, look at that. I wouldn't have hit that a long time ago before I started doing that. I could probably hit it like once in a blue moon. But that's about it. But yeah, that's the second one. Now for the third, I like to just dribble the ball around. That doesn't sound like much, but it is very important, actually. A lot more important than I thought it would be. I don't try to take it in the air. I don't try to air dribble or anything, but I just try to ground dribble the ball. Because I see a lot of videos of pros. They're gods at dribbling, and it gets them a lot of goals. Like, I'll just spawn the ball in front of me. I don't spawn it on top of me too much, because I feel like that's a little too easy. I feel like you got to get really good at picking up the ball, too. Because if you just spawn the ball on top of you, then you'll have the control. But then when it comes to a game and the ball's rolling on the floor, you don't know how to pick it up. And that was a big problem that I had, honestly. I had air dribble, or not air dribble, I had ground dribble control. Like, hold on, what's the command for that? Like, I can control it pretty decent if it's already on top of me, but picking it up is the hard part. Or you can do that, you can launch it towards you, just try to get a nice little bounce and then catch it. Let's launch this away. Then hit it towards me. That didn't work out. Where is it? Just try to catch it out of the air. Not like that. You don't want it to go forward. But yeah, I just practiced this for about the same amount of time as my chaos training. I'll do it for about 10 minutes, just dribble around. When I'm queuing in between games, I'll hop in the training mode and just dribble around the ball until I get into a match, you know. You don't have to train forever. It definitely helps to train a lot, but I know a lot of people don't like going in practice mode or hitting the training mode. I was stubborn too. Usually with fighting games, I would neglect the training mode and I'm like, oh, I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? But this helps a lot. It actually does. And if you play fighting games too, hit the practice mode. So now, for my last one, this is kind of a unnecessary training thing that I do, but it definitely has shown a lot of improvement in my air roll. And as I just said, it's training my air roll. So what I'll do is, oh my god, terrible. Terrible. This is why I'm training it. But yeah, I'll try to fly around the outskirts of the map. That's what I try to do. And it's hard. It's hard, for sure. Like, you want to stay off the wall, but you want to be close to the wall. But you want to be spinning the whole time. Maybe not the whole time, like on the straights like this, you could fly normal or whatever. But at least, when you hit a corner, try to get a good turn in. I did a terrible turn. But try to get a turn, and then you can stop spinning again. Just try to cover the whole outside of the map. Just do laps around the whole map. Like this. And another thing you could do too but I'm trying to be console friendly here, is rings. Rings maps has helped me a lot with my air roll. I know that's like the main air roll training that a lot of people recommend, but not everyone has access to the rings. The specific rings that I use is Lethamir's rings a lot. That's like probably the best one for learning air roll. But after that, after I complete that, I'm going to be moving on to more rings maps, because with rings, it's like a whole nother game. Like, they got the timer, it's a whole different map. You're flying through these rings, you got to get a good time, you know. It's like a obstacle course, or like a race. Like free, what is it called? Free running from Black Ops 3, if anyone played that. I used to go hard in that. I would compete on the leaderboards with people. I don't know if they got leaderboards for the rings. I'm pretty sure they do somewhere online. But if you could just climb the leaderboards and stuff, if you like races and competing on leaderboards, then rings would be perfect. And you'll learn your air roll quick. A lot quicker than you'll learn it doing anything else. And I can almost guarantee that. I think anyone would say that, honestly. But yeah, that's mostly what I do when I train. Sometimes I'll do a full training day. Like, I'll just hop on, I'll maybe play a ranked game, and I do terrible. I lose by like 4, end up forfeiting, you know. And I'll just hop into the training mode, throw on some YouTube, throw on some music or something, and I'll just sit here, do my chaos training, do dribbling training, hit the ball around, you know. Just, if you're ever feeling like you don't want to play a game but you want to play Rocket League, just hit the training mode. I promise you, you could eventually have fun doing it if you don't like it already. Because you'll see the improvements, you'll see the progress you're making when you train. Like, I couldn't air roll like even like that just now before. I was terrible at it. I was really bad at air rolling. And then recoveries too. The recoveries are what gets me most excited, honestly. It might be weird, but I like recovering well. It looks smooth. Oh, that was bad. And I see people like Evampel, a lot of freestylers, they recover very well. And it's kinda, it makes me kinda jealous, because I'll see them get bumped into the wall like this, and then they just pop out and get straight into defense or something. Or they'll pop out and get straight onto attack, and I'm like, man, if I could do that at my rank, I'd be set. Because there's a lot of times where you could have stopped the ball, you could have scored that goal, but your recoveries weren't there, you weren't fast enough. And even you might be going supersonic speed the whole time, but if you don't get the right recovery, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Hopefully these tips helped you. I know I'm just a diamond player in 2s and plat 2 and 3s, but I feel like it's important for people that are hard stuck plat or hard stuck in the rank I'm in to get more of an insight of what a player in my rank is doing to try to improve. Because you could have a GC or SSL or whatever, or trained coach tell you what to do in their videos, because they've been through it, but they're not really in it, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not in the same situation that you are. So I feel like my insight right here would help a little bit more. Hopefully it helped. Let me know if you want to learn anything else, or ask me any questions about what I do to keep trying to improve. But till the next video, I am out.